And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Heat in Miami. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Avdia, Sarr out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Gill in at the power forward position. And for Miami, they've got Bam Adebayo. Terry Rozier is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Rozier against LaVine. Here's Carrington. Misses in close. Wiggins against Avdia. Shot from the low post is good.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish.
Here's LaVine for 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Mitchell, guarded closely. Here's Adebayo. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Sarr, checked by Mitchell. Avdia outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot.
Free throw good, Avdia.
Deni Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. This guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Now here's Wiggins. Outside for Mitchell. On the wing, Rozier. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Wiggins, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Avdia can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got his second basket on the night.
So much of transition is just running hard and getting to the spot. Andrew Wiggins did it that time.
Here's Carrington, checked by Mitchell. Fast break Miami. Here's Wiggins, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Carrington, checked by Mitchell. Pass to LaVine. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Gill. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive by Washington. Check by Mitchell. Here's Gill. And there's the rejection. Avdia from outside. And they recover it. Fades and shoots. Gill, no. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it was really the defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Here's Carrington. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Adebayo.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Rozier. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
And the Wizards call time here. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad. So Washington ends up going with a new group. When one of these guys gets to the line, you can chalk up the points. Here are your top free throw shooters over the past month. Terry Rozier, 4th.
And over this stretch, his foul shooting has been exceptional. You could tell he was enjoying every single trip to the line.
Ball taking his time here. Tipped. Here's the break. Here's Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rashawn Holmes picks one up.
And the defense kind of forced that tricky play from Hero. Now still gets the shot off while being fouled.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And so Hero nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Ball. Here's Vukcevic. He's guarded by Martin. The Wizards need to get off a shot here to halt the run. No luck on that one.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Now at the line, Jovic. 2.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Ball passes to Bay. Pass to Man. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bay continuing to improve in the pick and roll, especially as a handler. So his teammates better Bay watch.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Krejci's checked in for Holmes. Wizards trail by 4. Ball outside. Shoots over Hero. Ball no good. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Hero outside. To the middle. Here's Martin. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Mann. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero on the wing. Martin outside. Just 3 on the clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Miami out in front. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's offense the best you can get.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Ball. He's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5 down low. Now here's LaVine. 17 points in his last outing. Rebound Miami.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Here's Jaquez. Banked it in off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ball passes to LaVine. The 3 is up. Jaquez grabs the board.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
Pass to Adebayo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ball against Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Ball no good. Heat leading by 8. Outside Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Hero on the wing. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Heat lead by 10.
That's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system of discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. So it's Miami now. The Wizards making their last shot. Here's Jovic. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Left side Mitchell. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Here's Adebayo. And Bey pulls it down. The Wizards trail by 8. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask span what he wants to be called. Whether
the
it's
line
center
for the
or
Wizards,
forward, it doesn't really
Zach
much matter. This
LaVine.
guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Sars checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Krejci. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
The Wizards trail by 7. Shot by LaVine, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hero outside. Now Wiggins. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Washington. Sars got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hero, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. And then on Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nets, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
2.
And he makes a first.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Jaquez. Mann, he's checked in for Washington. And so Hero nails both of them. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 9-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Hero with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Rozier from outside. On target from range. Rozier's got 5 points.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Miami ball.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Miami leading by 10. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go and get back on track.
Gills checked in for Washington. The Wizards trail by 12. Mann with it. There's a minute 17 left to play in the second quarter. That one no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Carrington. He's guarded by Hero. Poke loose. Here's Carrington. Oh, nice D from Rozier.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Wiggins passes to Martin. Rozier left side. And Miami again with the bucket.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carrington. 15 seconds left in the first half. Outside man. 6 on the shot clock. No good with a layup. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by 14. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
13.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just trying to make them uncomfortable, contest everything, and we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball move. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Heat leading by 14. Bam Adebayo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Levine. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Levine against Rozier. Second shot opportunity. Missed inside.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Levine against Mitchell. Oh, look at Levine getting it done in the paint.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Adebayo, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Adebayo's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside Levine, pass to Gill. Oh, from deep. And Rozier it down. Rozier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero outside. Back to Rozier. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. The rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Offensive rebound. And he jams it home with authority.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
He's checked in for Miami. Jaquez comes in for Hero. And taking a moment here, a look at the best rebounders among rookies over the last month. Alex Sarr on top.
And the way he's been aggressively attacking the boards, you have to think he's earned the respect of his teammates.
And here's Mitchell, still without a bucket. Pass to Jovic. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jaquez. Good D by Bay. Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
Ball passes to Sarr. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. They host the this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Adebayo passes to Rozier. It's rebounded by Washington.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Snatched up. Sarr. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Jovic. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Now at the line, Davion Mitchell. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. So for Miami, comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Wiggins in for Rozier. Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Mann comes in for Vukcevic. That one's no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wizards trail by 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Mitchell. Reverses. Good D by Ball. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away. So use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Tyler Heroes checked in for Mitchell. And so Bay nails both of them.
Utility guys like Saddiq Bey can be very valuable assets. He really makes the effort to give you a little bit of everything out there and try to make a difference.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Hero against Ball. No good. Heat leading by 7. Hero outside. Pass to Jovic. 35 seconds left in the third. It's good on the putback.
And man, I love it when Wiggins gets vertical. Such an impressive athlete.
Ball outside. Here's Krejci. The three. Rebounded by Jovic.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Well, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Man, the pass to Bay. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Bay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front, up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
27.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Wizards trail by 7. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Zach LaVine, Avdia out there with Sarr. And it's Gill in at the 4. Blocked! Now here's Adebayo. Tight defense on him. Rozier finds Wiggins. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
This is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
Here's Gill, pounded by Adebayo. Fast break, here come the Heat. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Pass to Rozier. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Martin outside. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And Adebayo with the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 13.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the Wizards call time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Sarr.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Rozier. And here's Wiggins. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. That won't go. Making him 7 for 10 now. Levine against Rozier. Gill. Pass to Sarr. Here's Gill. Pass to Avdia. Over Wiggins. Washington again can't hit. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Gill. Pass to Sarr. To snap the cold streak. Shots blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. On the clock. Here's Avdia. Washington again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Levine. Miami making their last shot. Here's Carrington. Sarr. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points
Miami
the hard way.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Terry Rozier.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Boy, once he got it going, the fans really got behind him. Picked up on that energy, and it seemed to get him going even more. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mitchell finds Wiggins. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just jamming it in off the drive. Avdia using that athleticism to his advantage.
Heat leading by 11. Now here's Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Washington
Man, he
foul.
made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively, but for sure you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Carrington. Count it.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Ware. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Rozier against Levine. Oh, and Levine.
I mean, great anticipation by Levine, managing to get his hand on the ball.
Here's Adebayo. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Avdia. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And for the Heat, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got 1 more, though.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And it's Miami's ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the attack, Hero. It's deflected.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Washington ball. Checking in for the Wizards, Vucevic.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
Hero against Ball. Now Hero. And so Miami takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Bam, of all the aspects that went into this win, which do you think was most important?
You know, when it got down to crunch time, we really locked in, and we pride ourselves on that, like I always say. And, you know, we take those matchups, those one-on-one matchups personal. And we got the stops, and we got a W. We had to tough this one out.
It's always better when you can make it personal. Thanks so much, Ben.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time